Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Dark Souls. Last episode, we managed to beat Ornstein and Smo. And yeah, that's the result of that. And now it's time we head into Winnevere's chamber, unequip my weapon, and here we go. So yeah, you get to see this fine-ass woman. Woohoo!
Thou hast journeyed far.
So, obviously we have to skip through the dialogue. I've already heard it, but the kneel, and we're gonna gain the power of the Lord vessel. So this is gonna be really, really good for us. Now, starting this episode, because I do plan on doing a bunch of stuff, we're gonna need to get. For one thing, we need access to the Dark Moon Covenant. And the Dark Moon Blade Covenant, and yeah, we need to get access to the spell Dark Blade. And the best way to do that is to get souvenirs of reprisal, and the only way to get those is either doing PvP or go fight the crow demons in whatever you call it. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to hit Firelink. And what are we going to do with Firelink? Well, we're going to buy ourselves the Homeward spell. Yeah. Homeward spell, because we're going to need that, because once we go into the Painting of Ariamis, once we fight Pinwheel, because I don't like going in there without maybe like 20 or 30 or 20 Estus. Oh, we also get a mid force here, I think. Go.
Yes, I knew it. It seemed like an unfair.
Yeah. Go. We get the miracle in mid force.
There you. I'll be heading down, but there's nothing worthwhile. No worries. Venturing is.
We'll make sure I burn through all this dialogue.
There you are. I'll be heading down below shortly.
He's basically going down to whatever you call it, Blighttown, yeah. So yeah, let's see, down here real quick. So Mid Force is another attacking spell that we can use. We're not going to be particularly using it. Not now, at least. We do need a few things. So we're going to head up here to Fatty, the Betrayer, and go buy. So there's Miracle.
Oh, so.
We're going to get Homeward, which is 8,000. Goddamn.
Oh.
And we're going to get ourselves prepared for the Painting of Ariamis. So yeah. So what do we need? Well, we need fire arrows. Because the thing about how much is it? See, the thing about painting is you got these toxic guys. These toxic guys are gonna be a bitch to fight. So what we need is fire arrows. We already have the leveled up bow. But we need some. We're gonna need some of those fire arrows in our vicinity. We're also gonna get a new weapon in this episode. I'm not gonna record commentary from me getting it. Well, not. It's just gonna be gameplay and with me voiceovering it for editing. But yeah. So yeah, we're gonna go down. You're gonna see in the next clip of me going down to the Catacombs and yeah. But yeah, let me go and see how much fire arrows are, and then we'll get started. Alright.
Are you Pen?
Items, let's see. Fire arrows are 100 each. So, let's use a bunch of our souls. Yeah, how many of these souls do we have? We're going to use the entirety of our soul of snow. We don't really need out of that. We got 120 of these guys. Yep. Got 120 fire arrows. And yeah. Well, you're going to see me go through the catacombs and you might see me pause because I don't know my way around the catacombs too well. So yeah, see you when I begin that. Alrighty guys, so in this like sped up version we're gonna be going down into the catacombs. We're actually gonna come here for a few items. The Dark Séance Ring to get access to Darkmoon Blade and the Great Scythe, which is gonna be our new weapon. You'll notice I'm using a Divine Club. You just convert the Oculent Club to Divine, and bam, now you can deal with the skeletons. Skeletons in here are going to be very annoying. I also brought in my Poison Bow, as you can see me equipped right here. And the reason we're doing this is to get rid of a few of the Necromancers. They're quite annoying. You can see one right here. So we're going for the Dark Séance Ring, the Great Scythe. We're also going to come to the Pinwheel. Yeah. I know the area decently well in this. I know it enough to where I know where to go most of the time. I've been here a few times. I don't like coming here too often. You mainly come down here to get the red kindling. I just came down here for what do you call it? Those few items, and I just wait here for the Necromancer to die. So the main thing I want to talk about though is the future of this episode. So I've released all the way up till episode 7. This is currently episode 8. Currently episode 13 is complete. I just need to edit it and do a bunch of stuff. I'm actually kind of ahead with these. I just haven't gotten around to doing the voiceovers for quite a few of them because a lot of these episodes will require voiceovers. If you're wondering how far I'm into the game, as of recording this, I just completed the Duke's Archives. And now I'm on my way to, what do you call it, Crystal Caves to go kill Seat. I'm gonna obviously need to power up quite a bit. Well, actually, you'll see what I mean by that. I wouldn't say power up quite a bit, I mean, I'm gonna need to get some items to prepare myself. Mainly, Prism Stone. And yeah. So you're also going to notice that you're probably thinking, what the hell does, or what's the Dark Séance Ring do, if you've never played. So the Dark Séance Ring is used for two main things, and that's what do you call it? Well, actually, it's only used for one main thing, and that's to get access to the Darkmoon Blade Covenant. The Darkmoon Blade Covenant is a pretty cool covenant. You get access to Darkmoon Blade, the Darkmoon Blade Talisman, and basically Darkmoon Blade is a super powerful buff. Now it does increase your magic, what do you call it, adjustment to 1.8 or 1.8 times its current value. So you're actually quite powerful with that. Yeah, there are ways to level it up, or to get it further to 2.1, and that's by simply, what do you call it, crap, hold on, I'm blanking right here, and that's by simply leveling up the Covenant itself. Now, the reason why most people don't do that is because the Covenant is super annoying to level up. What do I mean by that? Well, the reason it's super annoying to level up is because the Darkmoon Blade Covenant requires what are called Trinkets of Reprisal. Now, to get these guys, you need to go into the Painting of Ariamis, which is what we're doing this episode after we get through the Catacombs, and you need to kill the bird people, or the crow demons, the crow people, as I like to call them. Now, the reason they're so annoying is because if you don't have enough damage, these guys will mess you out. and yeah. And that's kind of the main thing though. So they're just gonna mess you up, and they're not that fun of an enemy to fight. And yeah, you can see we got the Great Scythe, and we got our Dark Séance Ring. And we're basically just gonna head down into the Catacombs bonfire. I ended up dying early on. I died again right there because I'm stupid and dumb. So I'm just gonna head back there. A lot of people always wonder, oh, they made it warpable, but it doesn't show them my warp thing. You actually need to kindle it beforehand. And yeah. Alright. So Vamos is the blacksmith that you're going to use to make fire and chaos weapons. Unfortunately, fire and chaos weapons aren't that powerful when you think about it. But yeah. Yeah, that's kind of it though for this. You're gonna see me struggle against bone mules, but and fight Pinwheel, and yeah, and that's kind of it for this commentary. You're gonna see me struggle against bone mules for quite a few attempts. They're very annoying. You can see that I let them get behind my back, and that's working. And yeah. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this, and yeah, I'll see you when we go into Ariamis. Alrighty, in this following recording thing, you can see me that you can see that we're getting ready to go to Ariamis. The first thing we're going to do is obviously join the Dark Blade and all that, but you'll see that. We're also here to upgrade the Great Scythe, which is going to be our new main weapon. The Uchi Katana has served us quite well. It's the reason we got through a lot of the game pretty unscathed, but we need something a bit more powerful, a bit more potent. The Uchi Katana definitely can carry us throughout the entire game, but we're going to do a change of pace. Great Scythe is pretty damn good, and it's going to go well with our buffing actions. So, while I'm at it, I'm going to explain to you all some stuff that's been going on. See, we're just going to talk about stuff. When we get to the interesting bits, I'll speak about that. So, these videos come out every so often. I've got like 4 or 5 episodes backed up, just ready. We're at Duke's Archives, if you didn't realize by now. So yeah. So the main reason we're doing Darkblade is because it's gonna be a pretty nice thing. It's gonna be a pretty nice, sizable upgrade to Great Magic Weapon and Magic Weapon. Obviously, we still got to get our 10 souvenirs of reprisal. And, that's going to be interesting. And this entire, like, 19-minute portion is us going through Ariamis. So, the reason is, I don't like this place too much. You got these guys called toxic, like bloat toxic head guys. You'll see what I mean when we get there. The reason why you don't really screw up these guys is because they, when they die, inflict toxic damage. Now, my dumbass didn't even think about the fact that I probably should have bought some charcoal pine resin to make this a bit easier. But I didn't. So, I'm just gonna have to deal with that. So instead, I bought like a bunch of fire arrows for my bow. And that's what we're kind of be using. I don't have too much blooming purple moss clumps either. So, it's gonna make it even worse. Because toxic at my current level, yeah, it doesn't go too well. You can see that we're gonna deal with some of the painting guardians. We do a sizable amount of damage to them, and yeah, so we're just gonna head immediately to the painting. You see, we get sucked up because we got touched it. I still don't get why. Maybe it'll be a peculiar doll. Yeah, so you're just gonna see this, and yeah. Yeah. Alright, yeah. Yep. Alright, we're gonna let the bonfire, and I'll continue forward with the commentary as it goes along. Now you may notice that I'm still getting used to the what do you call it, great scythe moveset. Not adept with it. As a matter of fact, it's considered a halberd class weapon, but it's been a bit since I've even used halberd class weapons in my game. I think the last time was probably halberd for my magic class playthrough, and yeah. You can see that these hollows hit very hard. This is when I was sort of low level, and I kind of had to back away from these fire guys so I wouldn't get toxic, and I still ended up getting hit. And that's kind of why I decided to kindle the bonfire the maximum amount of time, because these guys hit hard, and my fire arrows weren't going to be doing enough. So I decided to kind of take it very slow and methodically, so I don't get toxic in the end. This is the main game or main pain of this entire area. It's those toxic guys. They're everywhere actually, and yeah. Hollows hit hard though. To be expected though. These are what I like to call leveled up hollows. They're kind of scaled for where you are. Alright, this following fight is the introduction of Pain. It's these bird guys. I call them the crow people. They hit you really hard if they can hit you. Like, once they hit you, they're not gonna let up. They can basically rip my health bar in half just by existing. So those are just the first of many. And yeah, you can see that this archer, and I'm gonna deal with it by good old fire arrows. And yeah. You can see right here that I'm struggling to find out where that item went, and I realized, oh, you gotta go the other way. Go here and deal with the rat real quick and get the soul item. Almost dying in the process, which is very sad in my mind. I tried making the jump, that didn't work. And overall decide to go down and see where it's meant to be. Then I realized that, oh, it's on the roof. You're meant to be going on the roof and all that. Get some twin humanities. Alright. I'm gonna shoot this thing right here so the item drops. We'll get that later. We get more of these fire guys, and I don't want to directly be intervening. And what a crappy shot that was. So we're kind of taking this really methodically. We sort of just deal with it. We're getting hit by fire by all sides. And yeah, you can see how they do toxic fumes and all that. And I just scope in and just deal with them like that. You can see that they don't release their toxic fumes on death. And I just sort of snipe them away as they continue forward. There's one more right there. He's a caster, and he hits hard. And this is kind of why I kind of regret not putting charcoal pine resin, because it would make dealing with these guys much easier. And I'm getting attacked by a hollow wall in my inventory. Scroll up. We only got a few of these. We only got 2 total. And yeah. So there's going to be an ambush right here. Deal with that. Get more large souls. And alright. So we're going to be dealing with the zombie dragon right here. Dealing with these guys are going to be pretty interesting. I started out by using arrows, and I realized I'm probably going to burn through a lot of my fire arrows, and there's still a few toxic guys that we got to deal with. So I then decide to equip my talisman, and just use lightning. But I do have to get close enough to be able to use it. Because free-handing lightning is not the best idea. Just kind of go in front, using the great lightning spears and standard lightning spears, and all that. And he's almost dead. He's got a big chunk. He's got a big amount of health though. We get the blood shield. That's actually going to come in useful when we fight Priscilla. You'll find out why, because I suck at fighting her because of invisibility stuff. Alright, so we're going to end up going up. We're going to fight more of the crow demons, and this is where I begin to utilize the full extent of the great scythe. So I basically want to back up. These guys hit hard. Hit hard and fast, and you don't want to deal with them on a one-on-one engagement. You can see that he ripped off a bit of my health. That jump attack, if it lands, you are kind of guaranteed to die, because it takes away 90% of your health, no matter how much health you have. So, yeah, he pecks like 13 to 14 times. That one just died of fall damage, like the idiot he is. And I'm making sure that we don't have to deal with any more of them. We don't. Alright, we're gonna get the red soapstone. Jump down. Get another soul. Jump down again. And then we jump down again. Heal up first. And alright. So this is basically the run back. You can see the phalanx. I'm pretty squishy at the moment, so I can't really deal with them properly. And we head back to the bonfire. Level up some endurance, and then I head back. So the next sort of area we need to go down is going to be the lower area. I think no. Lower area, but we're going to take the side entrance to go fight Jeremiah. He's not that bad. Matter of fact, I don't think we died to him. I think we almost died to these guys, though. Because we're stupid. You can see we get a ton of souls of Proud Knights. Kind of implying that a bunch of people ended up here and got killed. And we end up doing just 2 backstabs, and yep, Jeremiah is dead. We got plenty of souls, and we get acidness, or acid surge, I should say. It's a cool pyromancy that degrades what do you call it, durability, which actually affects gameplay quite a bit, but it's kind of a gimmick. So I head back to the bonfire because I got souls, and I want to level up another time just in case. I think I spec for more endurance. And yeah. Alright, now that we're here, or now that we're heading out, we're going to be heading to this side right here. This is because it's going to lead us downwards and access to a few other places and areas. We get ambushed. I forgot about this ambush, and we almost die here. Again, just like most of this area. And yeah. So then we head down, or down right here, and then we get in contact with more bone wheels. I hate bone wheels. The reason I hate bone wheels is for a lot of reasons. For one thing, they have the ability to destroy your health bar and stamina bar because of how fast and how long they move. If you're in a wide open area, it's pretty easy to deal with them, but they're much less easy to deal with if you're in a smaller sort of confined area. And part of this area is that will go down. You're actually going to see me basically die a whole bunch of times to these bone wheels. You can even see me almost die to this guy right here. And yeah. We end up opening that. The cutscene plays. I think we've all seen that. Yeah. So the rest of this episode is kind of just dedicated to me going down and trying to get the annex key. I don't quite remember where the annex key was when I was doing this, and I killed by a bunch of bone wheels. You can see just get murdered right there. And yeah. So that's something. But yeah. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the rest of this episode. It's kind of me just doing the same thing. I am doing the same thing, and we end up just not killing Priscilla in this episode. We end up doing that next episode when we farm some stuff out. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this, and yeah, have a good time. I'm going to get the annex key, and I'll see you back when I get the annex. Alrighty guys, I got the annex key.